Hello, my name is Jay, and welcome back to my Tech Vault. And today we're going to be checking out the Derkin TWS Wireless Earbuds. And obviously, I've reviewed a fair share of earbuds on this channel. We've had all different types of cases, and obviously, I have a very unique way of going about and reviewing my earbuds, and I'll talk about that. So first off, here's a few things that matter to me. Number one is sound quality. Obviously, that's what matters most. Second for me is actually battery life, because you don't want to be on a plane or something watching a movie and then your battery or your ears go. Not your earbuds go, not your ears. That'd be bad. And then also looks, because I actually end up using these a lot for the gym. How I go through and I test them is by going to the gym, and I'll run around, do all that stuff, and I'll have, of course, that that movement and stuff, and of course having them look good so you don't get weird looks. Obviously these are broke pods, but you've got your fair share of importance in looks. And then of course staying in your ear is also another important part, and them feeling well and not having problems with like hurting in your ears or something like that. So that's what we're going to go through and test today. But this is by far a unique looking case, and I'm excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So it's time for an unboxing. Let's get this plastic off real quick. And I like the plastic wrap on this. That usually does mean that these are pretty high quality. I've had a good fair share of wrapped truly wireless earbuds as well. Let's take a look at the earbuds themselves. So I'm honestly excited to see how this actually looks. This does feel like there's been some rattling around, so hopefully nothing is broken. Okay, so right off the bat, wow! Okay, so this is leather, which I've not seen that before. You've got yourself a pretty substantial battery pack. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty substantial. So I would not be concerned about these suckers going, I guess, going bad at all. You've got a charging, so you got your charging thing there. You got your like charge indicator. You've got these suckers that come out. That's impressive. You've got the earbuds themselves, of course, magnetically locks in. You got your fair share. These look like they go into your ear pretty well. They look like they're also charged already. They also are black, but they actually do have a fair share of scratches already on the whatever this is. So it looks like they looks a little odd. But besides that, yeah, these earbuds appear to be like pretty scratched up actually. Like these have definitely been. This is very odd actually. They've definitely been worn before. Like it's either this is on every pair, or these have definitely been like worn their fair share. Like the earbud pieces themselves even have some like dirt on them. Doesn't look like any like earwax or anything, but these are like really scratched up all along here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but like it's definitely a visible mark on there. Okay. Slightly odd, of course, but not anything too crazy. As for the connection themselves, they're very magnetic. And honestly, the case is pretty substantial, and I don't feel like this would fly off easy either. This really does appear to be like a good solid connection here, so they shouldn't be like popping off and things like that. As for like the case itself is amazing. I've got to say, like, I really do like this design. I could go for like maybe a USB charger here too, so this could be like both a USB charger and also charge your earbuds. But honestly, I don't know, it's quite interesting. I'll have to see. Let me make sure that's not what the case is. But anyway, let's take a look at the other things now. So in here we've got ourselves a the charging cable. Press the 2 power switches. Yep. But wow. That was, so this is Bluetooth 4.0, I believe, which basically means up to 10 meters. I've gotten a couple other pairs that are at Bluetooth 5.0 around this price point. But honestly, that's what it looks like. Actually, let's get the pair that I have off my keychain real quick. So, let's go through and do this. So this is the pair that I have. This is the Q-Labs, and this is kind of similar. This is Bluetooth 5.0, but just kind of give you a comparison of like the unique style. This is what I'm typically used to. This is actually the pair that I use most, so you can kind of see the differences between these two as well. But honestly, that's pretty much it of the unboxing. I'll go through and sound test them next and kind of give you guys my opinions on that. But honestly, it's a very unique design, so I'm happy to see how it actually sounds like in my ear. So it's time for the sound test, and I guess the best way to do that, of course, excuse me, is to just go ahead and try them out. So first off, you put them in. They are quite comfortable. Don't think there should be any issues there. They do feel a little bit more cheaper than this case. This case is definitely nicer than the earbuds themselves, which is a rare, but nonetheless quite interesting. So there's the case. Let me grab my phone real quick. Let's play some music, and we'll give you guys a sound test of what I guess my opinions on the sound. So how I do this is I have a certain song, I play it, I listen for kind of the differences in music, and let's get started. So the first thing that I really noticed about these is the bass on this is probably by far the highest that I've ever had in a pair of earbuds. The bass is exceptionally good. But the downside, of course, to that is it's not as crisp, I guess is the right word. So like a lot of the sounds are not as crisp as you'd like. So while yes, it's got some extremely nice bass, it's lacking a little bit in the crispness. So like the bass is probably an 11 out of 10 out of the reviews that I've done. The crispness is probably around a 6 or a 7, maybe up to an 8, but it's really not necessarily the best, but it's still relatively good too. There's definitely been earbuds that have been way worse that cost similar prices. So I've obviously done my fair share of those as well, and I'm pretty sure that's where these fall. As for the battery life on these, that's relatively good. I believe it's 3 hours. One of the downsides, though, of course, is does not have the Bluetooth 5.0. There's been some pairs of earbuds that I've actually been using. One's on my car keys that's got the 5.0 Bluetooth, which is like, I think it's like almost 60 some meters distance you can walk away, which is really nice. You don't have to carry your phone around. So that's one of the good sides to other earbuds and not these. But the charging case is quite unique. I've got to say that much. They look quite interesting. But honestly, if I were to recommend them, I think that if you're interested in something that's a little bit out of the case, at first I was concerned that, holding this around would cause this to fall off all the time, but no, it really needs some force. So this is something good to carry around, put on your car keys or whatever. Downsides to this, though, as I said, is I wish they would have put like an option for like plugging in a phone or something, and maybe made this a little bit more longer. I could really go with them making this like a little bit longer, and then having like a ability to charge your phone and charge your earbuds in something that looks like a USB charger, because that would be substantially. I've actually liked the earbud designs in the past. They've done that. Speaking of which, let me grab one. So here's an example that did this is also a charger, so it's got a place for earbuds. Those are the earbuds, and then you've got your ability to charge your phone and then plug in to charge the battery inside here. So you can kind of see that, well, yes, this is just charging earbuds. I feel like it had a little bit more potential. Maybe for future designs we could see that. But overall, good pair of earbuds. If you're interested, check them out. I'll also put a link in the description if you want to buy some. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Check out my channel for other cool tech-related news, reviews, builds, etc. And goodbye.